If you're constantly asking yourself, am I really hungry or is it a food noise? This video is for you. First of all, let's find very simple definitions for both of them. First, physical hunger is usually gradual and flexible feeling of hunger. Food noise is very urgent, it is very specific, and it is very loud. So these things are main differentiators between those two. Second part, when we feel physically hungry, we feel it in our stomach. When we feel emotionally hungry, it's around the chest area. I don't know how much you're able to notice where the hunger is coming from, but if you are, these things can also be used as the way to differentiate between those two. Now, let me get to the tool I actually want to share with you, which is basically 3 questions. The answer to these questions will determine if you are experiencing food noise or if it is physical hunger. Question number 1, would I eat real meal right now? If yes, it's most likely hunger. If no, it's most likely a food noise. Real food, what I mean by that, it's very broad, right? What I mean by real food is meal, like structured meal. Question number 2, something that is very specific, like would I eat everything if somebody offers me food, or I need to be offered something specific. Can I eat everything, or I want these chips, or I want this mac and cheese? If I want something specific, it is most likely an emotional hunger. When we are genuinely hungry, physically hungry, we can eat everything. Question number 2, is it gradual hunger or you feel hungry out of nowhere right away? If it is a gradual hunger, it's a physical hunger. It piles up because your body has some amount of energy. It is not enough. That's why you start feeling hungry. The less and less nutrition we have, the less and less energy we have, the more and more hungry we are getting. Very logical. That's how our physiology works. When we are gradually feeling increase of hunger, it is a physical hunger. When hunger came out of nowhere and you feel very intense hunger right now, and 2 seconds ago you didn't feel any hunger at all, that's a food noise. That's emotional hunger. Usually it's an indication that you are feeling very strong emotion. You cannot name the specific emotion. You don't know how to. It is not the hunger. You're not hungry, but you can be using food to deal with that specific emotion. I know it was very short, but it has to be like this. It should be short, very informative, so you know exactly what to do and how to deal with this differentiation. And then what are the things you can implement? What this practice does, like these 3 questions do, is it helps you to increase the amount of binge episodes you will have throughout the day. If you want this setup written specifically for you, you can go ahead and book a 15-minute free call with me where I will be diagnosing a little bit of what is that you're currently experiencing and what is the most annoying thing you're going through with your recovery journey and what are the things you can do. I will give you 2-3 tools, maybe more depending on the situation, so you can make the process a little bit easier on yourself. Last thing, don't forget to watch first 5 parts of this series where I teach beginners how to start recovery from the binge eating, emotional eating, or overeating.